I don't know if you know how it works, but normally we share the screen in the groups and we talk about some specific topic. And before we do that, I want to talk about few important informations and rules, okay? It's going to be fast. All of you have seen the today's topic in the group.
Mm,
It is the dream of living abroad. I don't know if you have this dream, but we're going to talk about this, okay?
okay.
Uh, TNT is a free platform, is a free conversation platform, which started 4 years ago in 2016. And it's always good to remember that it's not a class, but it's a safe place for you to discuss and meet new people from new states and improve your language skills, all of that, okay? And an important thing to remember too is that we don't tolerate any kind of prejudice or disrespect. So if you guys have some problem, just let me know, okay? If you have some problem with the language, you can ask for help too, okay? If you forgot some word, um, it's a place for you to share, okay? Everybody here is learning. Okay, I'm going to separate you, okay? And there you can choose a leader if you want to follow the conversation, or you can switch the conversation. Um, and that's it. Have fun. And I will see you in 40 minutes, okay?
Mari,
Okay.
do you have the questions already to send?
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
remember me.
and I
I
think
will send,
you can just create two rooms,
yeah,
and then you just delete one of them to be in the main room,
yeah.
and you might be okay to go.
Just 1 minute. I will
Is
send
it
you.
Samia? Is it your first time?
No,
No?
actually, it is my fourth time here.
Great. Good, good. Yeah, Luciana, she already knows, right? Yeah, she's like,
Yeah, yeah.
very good, very good. I'm right here. I'm not going to stay, but have a good conversation, everybody. See you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Mari.
Bye. Okay, I will send you right now.
Luciana, what about the noise?
I can't hear.
Okay.
Okay, that's the all the questions. Okay. Um, 1 minute. 1 minute, guys.
Hello, Mari.
Hello.
I think you forgot to delete one of the rooms.
Yeah, it's had to do this in the first place.
Yeah, when you split people in small rooms, you're gonna
Mhm.
see an option,
Mhm.
and in this place you can just I'm going to do the following. I'm going to join one of the rooms and I'm gonna ask people to leave. Okay, so just a second.
Okay. I don't know if it is my camera.
Just a second.
I can't. No, okay. Hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
Have you already introduced yourselves or not?
No.
Okay, you can start.
You can start. Yeah,
Philip,
go
do you
ahead.
want to start?
Yes, please. Yeah, sure. My name is Felipe, and I'm a musician. I live in the south of Brazil, in Florianópolis, and I'm very happy to be here on TNT.
Oh, great.
And it's gonna be a pleasure to share with you some experiences. Yes, and thank you all for one more time of of experience. Yeah, nice. I hope you have a great experience.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Philip. Gabriel, do you want to talk?
Yes. My name is Gabriel, and I'm 14. I live in Campo Limpo Paulista, São Paulo. I studied English for 9 months or 10. I forget now. And I don't work. I am a student. Yeah, that's it.
Very young. It's great to have you here, Gabriel. Welcome.
Good English, Gabriel.
Dennis. Yes, very
I'm
young.
Dennis. I also have an acoustic guitar. As Philip said, he's a musician. I know a little of acoustic guitar. Uh, I am married, 38 years old. I work with IT. Um, so it's me, I think. I have a YouTube channel teaching the people about some IT tips.
Great. You're welcome, Dennis. Hello, Marcelo. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. And you? Hello, can I introduce myself?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Marcelo. I'm 46 years old. I live in Barra de Jossa, Bahia. I'm a teacher, and
What do you teach, Marcelo?
I'm married. I have 2 children. I'm teaching mathematics
Wow, my brother
in
teaches
the high school.
math too. It's very cool.
Great.
Okay, guys,
Very good.
everyone, just introduce yourselves. We can start a question. So, okay, what living abroad means to you? Someone wants started. We can start with Philip. So, like we started before.
Yes, sure. Yes. For me, living abroad, for me, it's a great experience. So you learn a lot. You open up, right? You have a lot of different experience. So you learn a lot about different cultures. and you, it's, in my opinion, living abroad. I think that it's everybody should do that, should do this one day, just to see how it is, and to see that different people, there are different culture, there are different religions, and different society, and this helps you to start to appreciate more. So maybe yes, to appreciate more your culture, because when I spent some time abroad, I started to pay attention more to my Brazilian culture, and I realized that we are improving. Actually, we are
Yeah.
not that bad. We are much more. How can I say this in English? But we are better than I expected. Because we everywhere there are problems. Everywhere. There is no
Yeah.
such a place like a perfect place for living.
Yeah. Uh, Gabriel, you want to talk?
Yes, I think it's different. The culture is different. The rules, it's so different. So it's a new experience, but I think it's stranger for for me. But it's good too. So that's it.
What do you think it is a strange, a new culture, maybe?
Yeah, because it's different rules, different people. It's so different.
I think you will going to be very good going to wherever you want to go. You're very good in communication. Marcelo?
Um, for me, it's what to be interested, um, because I will develop my English, maybe involve my English, and know different cultures and different foods, and visit my brothers and my sister live in the United States.
But what country? The United States, maybe? You think about that or
United
not?
States. United States.
It is a good country, do you
My
think?
city. Yeah. Uh, I I I I think about. I have a. I interested in it because I like. I think the New York, the very maybe interested city,
Yeah, New York, a
and
beautiful city.
California. Yeah, the
Yeah,
California, and the very interested the states, and I think it's states California.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's good for people that uh like beach. So it's good for family too. And you're a person that likes to keep with family. So I think it is. I like California too.
Yeah, my brother and my sister sent to me many photos, image photos of pictures in the beach.
Yeah. And you, Dennis, what do you think?
In my opinion, I think it's a good opportunity to grow up, to increase in knowledge. I think it's experience of life. I had this opportunity two times. I lived in USA and Tijuana, Mexico, and I think I see the things after my return. I saw the things with uh, another vision, another mind. but I think it's not just. I think we'll be considering the next question what I was saying, but it's not always dreams when you live abroad. It's depending on of your condition, your situation with the laws locally. Many Brazilian thought it's possible to live over there with no documentation, and it's not good because the type of work, the type of work uh, offered to you in this position is not comfortable. I think it was not a satisfaction for me in USA, for example. So living abroad depends on the situation. I think it's good or bad.
Yeah, I think it had to be a profile fit, and sometimes people that don't have the profile of that country, maybe this person just don't feel so open or comfortable with their culture, and I think that makes sense. There are some rules too, like you say, the politics and all of that stuff. And I think it is important you know exactly what you want and what is your goal in this country, and if you really want to live there or you just wanted to travel, you have to have this plan. I think
Yeah,
you're
it depends
totally
on
right.
many aspects.
Yeah.
And mainly you are far away from your family and your friends. Your history is not closer to you. You are alone when you
Yeah.
live abroad.
Okay, I think we should go to the next question. So, uh, how do you prepare for living abroad? How do you prepare yourself if you want to go to the other country? What do you think? Hello, Daniele.
Hello, guys. Sorry I'm late.
No, it's
I was
okay.
in a meeting. Sorry.
It's okay. Be welcome. We
Thanks.
are in the second question. Okay. But if you like to introduce yourself for everyone, just enjoy. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Hello, guys. I am Daniele. Um, it's the second class I have here. I really like it. That's why I came back. And I work with events. So that's why I'm trying to learn more English.
Wow.
Try to practice.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome, Danielle. Let me explain what's happening. I'm having a video screen problem here, so I can show my face here, but it's okay
Okay, no
because
problem.
I'm really tired and maybe this I will just stay here and try to make this.
Today
Okay.
is Friday. Okay, we are
Yeah,
tired.
it is okay. It is okay. Okay. Uh, we are in the second question. How do you prepare for living abroad? So I'm asking for all. How do you would prepare yourselves if you want to go to the other country? If you have some plans and someone wants to start it, just
I can
feel
start.
bit. Okay.
I don't have any plans to live abroad or travel nowadays. I have two kids, so that's why for me now it's impossible to live abroad or travel anything like that. But I think if I want to travel, um, I think the principal the most important thing is to have the documents to travel, and you have to know what you do in the other country. For example, what do you want to do to work, or where do you want to live? It's important to know before start to see something in another country.
Yes, we are talking about this right before you came here. It is important you know about the country. So you plan your trip is the most important. Gabriel, can I call you Gabriel or Gabriel?
Gabriel, it's okay.
Okay, Gabriel.
Two questions. No, sorry.
Second is the second.
Yeah, the second question. I think you need documents. When documents, you need know what to do, and you need money. You need I speak another language, the language of this this country, and I think you need a lot of money too. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Marcelo, what do you think?
Well, I'm not interested to living abroad, but if I could, maybe in England. But now I think to travel United States in a year or 2 years to visit my brother and my sister. For it, I'm trying to save money because for it need a lot of money, and develop my English and prepare to documentation. Documents. It is.
Do you guys think it is important know someone from their country to, guide you and tell you about the country or tell you the places you can go to, those things about security, or do you think it's not important?
I think it's very important. Sorry, guys. My connection. I think I had a problem with my connection. Now it's just back. I could go back to the connection. I was in this room first, and
It's okay.
sorry for the delay. And so we are on the questions. Can you send me the questions again, please?
Oh, of course.
Then I
We
can have
are
an idea.
we are in a second question.
All
How
right.
do you prepare for living abroad? But I
Yeah.
was talking about how do you prepare if you all of you think that we need someone to guide you for other country. For example, if you want to go to America, you have to find a American person to help you in the documents and in the things relation and in the security of their country, or do you think it's not important?
No. It's actually, but I think nowadays, thanks for the globalization, we have a lot of access to people, right? The Brazilians communities outside, the people that they live in the United States. You have videos on YouTube teaching you how to behave in the United States, how to be there. It's not necessarily specifically money to pay for someone, but it's always better to have someone to help you. It's always better because what happens is that you are going to a place. I can say that when you don't know this place, it's challenging, right? It's very challenging. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But if you have friends there, it's easier because they can teach you some tips. They
Yeah.
can
Someplace.
recommend you some places. They can help you at the beginning for finding accommodation. They can help you with finding a school to study or university to study. I think there is always people willing to help. There always be. I think that nowadays there is a strong community of international people that they do that, and they're always willing to help. It's always good to have information first. Before traveling, study about the country, learn about the language,
Yeah.
and then you can be prepared to. But it's not necessary that you have to speak English perfectly, right? Like fluently, no. But at least you need to have a basic knowledge, yeah, because it's dangerous if you go without any knowledge. People can betray you. People can it can
Yeah.
be, yeah, it's a different experience if you don't know the language. You will suffer more, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it is important to have other people helping you to do it. All of you agree with that?
Yes, when I was 18 years old, I traveled
Nice.
to California, and I stayed one week with in a house with American parents, and I hired someone who only do this because I didn't know where I had to stay. That's why I preferred hired someone to do this for me, um, because I traveled to learn English. So I think it was necessary to hire someone who knows about this.
Yeah, it depends of the people of the person goal, and sometimes we need someone to guide us. Sometimes no. Sometimes, for example, a fast trip, then you can do it yourself, and I think in this case, you don't actually need a guide, but always, of course, is necessary sometimes. Okay, the third question is, if you had to choose either traveling or living, what do you prefer in the country? Like it is, sorry for this noise, is it election time? You know how it is. Um, it's annoying, but okay. Uh, so if you guys have to choose traveling or living in another country in this moment of your life, what do you choose?
If I can choose, I prefer to live abroad, not only travel. But I said nowadays it's impossible for me because I have two kids and I have one of them has no is 18 years 1 year, so it's impossible to live abroad now. But
Yeah.
if I can choose, I prefer live.
What do you think, Daniel?
In my current situation, I think I prefer being traveling. Uh, I
Traveling's
like,
more.
yeah, I like some countries. I see some countries as a future location to be visiting, such as Germany, Austria, um, that areas with German language, and it's too
Yeah, it's a very
interesting to me.
difficult.
Yeah,
It's a
I
very
like it.
difficult language. Do you know?
I'm
Do
basic.
you know?
I'm basic. I'm
Oh,
starting to learning, but
no, I think
the
it's very hard.
the history of
Congratulations.
that area is really good. It's really
Yeah.
interesting.
It's very nice when we have a connection with the country and we go into traveling, and it's the trip goes very more interested. What do you think, Marcelo?
The first question, please.
The third question, if you have to choose.
I prefer to travel because even for me it's not possible at this moment because I have a child, married, and I am a public servant. I go public servant, and
Marcelo, I think your audio is having some problem. I can hear you.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's better.
So now,
Yeah, okay, it get better.
okay. I prefer traveling because I living from possible because I married. I have two children, and I'm a public servant. I can live in abroad now. I prefer traveling.
Yeah. And you, Gabriel? Oh, sorry, it's Gabriel.
Um, I think is chosen when how Daniele. I think it's better living in this counter than traveling traveling. I think it's better living. In my case, I prefer living in the States. I like very much of this place.
United States, you like?
Yes, I like a lot.
Do you ever thought about Disney, going to Disney or not?
No, no, no. It's about the cars of this country. I love the cars, and the cars of this country is so rock, and the cars is very but more very barato. I forgot to say barato, but it's very
Cheap.
yes, ships.
Okay. And you, Felipe?
Yes, it's a very nice question, this one, because we tend to think that or it's one way or it's another. I think that what happens is that when you go traveling, you have a different experience than when you go living. So there's two sides. If you go traveling, so you go as a tourist, so you're gonna have fun. You don't need to worry about other things. But if you go living, right, you move out, you have to think about finding a job, finding ways of staying longer, right? Right. You have to worry about the visas and so on. So what happens is that the experience is different. And in my opinion, I would prefer actually just traveling because I've been 5 years outside Brazil in Ireland, and for me it was enough because what happens is that I prefer Brazil because of my family. I realized that I don't like to be far away from my family, and I just want to say that is it's two different ways of life. Yeah, and I think it's nice when you go as a tourist, just having fun and traveling, and I think it's very nice actually. But the problem is that it's expensive, right? Yeah, you need a lot of money for planning your trip, and but I love this. And for example, I'm very happy. Currently, I just want to stay in Brazil, and uh, I understand that there are people that they want to move out, right? They want to live outside Brazil.
Yeah. And that's ended for the fourth questions. You guys, do you have a financial plan for the trip? Do you usually do a financial plan or not? Someone wants to talk first?
I can.
Okay.
I try to save money for to travel, and I think I thought about the prepare the passport and what can I say? Uh, the document, but I forgot the name of the document. But try to save money, and my brother said to me he could be send money for my son and my daughter to 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 travel and save money.
Yeah. And Daniele, do you want to talk?
And nowadays I have another priorities. But if we don't know how it will be next year. If I can travel with my kids never traveled abroad. So if we can travel, I will do some kind of financial plan to travel. Of course, I think it's very, very important. But nowadays, I don't have because it's not my priority right now.
I think one of the most lesson that 2020 just teaches is that we have to save not just our health, our lives, but our money too. So we have to take care of this. Okay. Who is next? Philip?
I think me.
Oh, Dennis, you can go.
Yeah. Financial plan at the moment is impossible to me because a baby is coming. I'll be a father
Oh, that's
of a
great.
daughter in
Congratulations.
7 months. Yeah, and
Wow.
all my plan is going around this situation. But I think in the future, for both proposals, I'll be planning something in the future.
Yeah, you are doing a financial plan, but for the baby,
Yep.
and that's your priority. Very good. Okay, Gabriel.
No, I don't have a financial plan.
But you think about that. You think about plan your save your money for the future.
Not now, no.
Okay. Felipe, do you talk or did you talk or?
Yes, I still not this question if I have a financial plan.
Okay.
Yes, I have some pocket money on the bank, but I probably gonna invest in some places here in Brazil. Not for, but it's nice to have a financial plan like for traveling, right? To have extra money for only for traveling. But at the moment, I'm planning a trip to Buenos Aires, and I hope I can have enough money. But because of this coronavirus time, right, this pandemic time, I probably gonna travel only next year. It's this. I think that nowadays this, as you said, the pandemic time showed us that we have to save money. Yes, because never know.
Oh.
We never. I could have never that coronavirus would happen.
Yeah. And some plan have you stopped to do this year or not because of the
Yeah, sure.
quarantine?
Yes, the quarantine, because of the quarantine, a lot of plans. Like I play for orchestra, so we had some trips, traveling with the orchestra. So the orchestra now is stopped, so we cannot travel anymore. So yeah, a lot of plans I had to or reschedule or to abandon, right? To quit. Some plans, unfortunately, I had to give up, right? It's so sad because, but I hope next year the things are going to go back to normal and we can have, I can have all these plans back.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. The question number 5, it's which places in Brazil are you interested in visiting? I put this question because sometimes we think a lot of abroad and we think a lot of other country, mainly European country or United States, and I think it is important we think about our country too, and the beautiful places and biodiversity that we have. So I wanted to put this question too. If you guys wanted to visit some specific place or a lot of more places, you can go, Dennis, if you want to.
Me, in south of Brazil, in Santa Catarina, there's a city, German colony. The name is São Bento do Sul. I was interested in visiting this city because, as I heard about, there are 50,000 people speaking German over there. So it's a kind of
I
different
think you're
kind of
going
a
to live
German.
in Germany.
Yeah,
I think you
and
will.
I have the my will is to visit this place. I think other place in Brazil, I think Maragogi, it's beaches.
Great.
That's it.
Daniele?
Um, I have a dream to go to Bonito here in Brazil. I think it's a very beautiful place and different place to go. I always see some things on the internet about Bonito, and I want to go next year to Bonito and to Maranhão. Maranhão, I want to know too. But I think only next year, because this year it was impossible to travel to
Yeah,
any place.
this year we just dream.
Yeah. So I think it will be on next year.
Marcelo?
So I'm interested to visit Maranhão too, in Rio Grande do Norte, and another city in the so Santa Catarina maybe. Yeah. It is.
Okay. Gabriel?
Maybe Curitiba.
You have some parents that live in there or not?
No, because the city is cold and the highlight of cold. In the
Beautiful
city,
city. I know.
in some parts and the cities snow.
Great.
So I want to see the snow.
Great. Okay. Have I asked you this, Philip?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I can answer. So I just want to say something to Florianópolis. So I live in Santa Catarina, and just tell you that there are some cities such as Pomerode and Blumenau that they are very German as well. They have this German architecture, and it's a very strong culture, right? German culture here. It's very common And the people, yes, there are some parts that they speak German, but there are some parts as well they speak the dialect, German dialect, and it's not the German that is speak nowadays, right? So just to let you know, right? Okay, Dennis.
Different accent
You
and
know,
even words are
it's a
different.
dialect. It's the Hombruch dialect. It's a dialect. It's like an old German, you know, but they still keep the traditions. They still keep the German traditions. There is a city as well. The name is Treze Tilhas, and this city they speak Austrian, right? They speak as well German, and they were colonized by Austrians. So
Wow.
it's a mix. So it's very interesting, and it's a very nice city as well. You can see it's like you are in Europe. The architecture, you know, it's very they cope it very well. The houses, there is a Oktoberfest. Yeah, this year, of course, there was no, but normally there is the traditions of the Oktoberfest. So they brought so a lot of Germans come to Santa Catarina for the Oktoberfest, and they sing songs in German. I really want to visit uh, the rainforest. This is one of my wish. Yeah, it's one of my dreams because I think that there are a lot of mysterious things in the forest that I would like to find out. I like I like to discover things. You know, I'm like I love this channel like National Geographic or Discovery Channel, and I've heard that there are a lot of
Yeah, it's very great. I kind of have this dream too, and
mystery.
know
Mhm.
indigenous people too, and that kind of culture.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, guys, all of you are in the main room. We are going to the last question. I don't know if you already talk all the questions in the breakout rooms. Have you? Oh, great. Someone want to talk about what do you think about this topic? Where we were talking about the 2020, that this year was a challenge for us, and this year probably which we going to be just in a dream, and next year maybe living this reality of traveling or living and doing our things. Uh, Someone want to talk about it? No one? No one want to talk about it? The living or trap, Danielle? I know you want to talk about.
About the culture, the difference of culture.
Yeah, you can go to the last question. You can answer.
Okay. Talking about the difference of the cultures, I think here in Brazil, we have very different. We are very different in terms of culture and the way of dealing with things. I think Brazilians has the, how can I say, jeitinho brasileiro, the Brazilian way of do some things. I think this is the principal difference, because Brazilians try to resolve things always with a different way.
Yeah,
I think here people is like that.
great. Someone want to talk about it? Want to talk about the last question? Uh, Dennis?
Nobody. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Philip. You
If
can talk,
nobody.
Philip. Sorry.
Yes. Maybe I can help out. I don't know. because I just want to have a conversation. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, please.
What
Thank you
are
for
the main
helping.
difference? Yes, I just said what I say. What? No, but let's go. What are the main difference between Brazilian culture and the others? I think that Brazilians are very joyful, and this is so nice, because I'm talking about this friendly way that Brazilians are. And I've been to some countries outside Brazil. I've been to Europe and I've met people from other countries as well. But I still see that Brazilians, even though we have problems, right? Social problems, all these problems, but the people,
Yeah.
makes Brazil so special because the people are very receptive. You see, like Brazilians, when someone comes, right, from other country, the Brazilians, they talk, they are friendly, they wanna learn about other cultures. And I've grown up in this with this how can I say, with this vision that we always have to treat the other nice. And this is I'm very proud of being Brazilian because of that. That we are actually exactly we. I'm very very happy to be Brazilian. I just want to say that.
Very good. Very good. I think one of the main difference for me is the food because, for example, in the United States, they don't eat beans and rice, and I can imagine my lunch without beans and rice. Um,
But they
and
have
I think,
pizza. Pizza
yeah,
every
but
day.
no, no,
But the
every day I
supermarket,
can't.
I love it.
you can
No,
find
every
rice
day
and
no.
beans in the supermarket.
Brazilian stores, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm going to finish here
Okay.
because we have a next meeting in 5 p.m. So if you like to enjoy, just schedule. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for having this conversation and share your experiences and share your all the things that you've been learning. Okay. I'm sorry because you're not seeing me, but I promise that the next one I will be here with all of you and I can share this with you
Okay.
in better
Thank
way.
you,
Okay.
Okay, no
Mariana.
problem. Thank you a
Thank you.
lot.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye
Thank you
bye.
so
Bye,
much. Bye bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.